Hey, what's up guys? Jonathan Liu here,
It's Bridget here.
and we are at LAX at our gate waiting for our flight. The adventure begins. And I just want to make this quick video. As you guys know, we kind of just took about a one-way ticket to Europe, and we're gonna just see how it goes. Now, I just want to point out a couple things that have happened along the way. It feels like we've been supported, and just throughout the whole trip, just everything aligned properly. Bridget, you want to go off on that a little bit? How were we supported?
Because Shinko passed away, and so we didn't really have the mood. Just not wasn't in the complete right state to work, but we were financially very supported by our family and friends, and we were very, very, very fortunate. And all of them, really, they just want us to enjoy our trip here, and that's a big message, because a lot of time we would go on a trip, worrying about this, worrying about that, but it defeats the whole purpose of going on a journey, being on an adventure. We actually, last night, we got a text message from the airline saying that our our flight got delayed 5 hours later, so that messes up everything kind of, because we have a connecting flight, but still, in the beginning we were very attached to it, thinking that if we missed the flight, what's going to happen next? Is the person that was supposed to come pick us up still be able to come pick us up? But then everything turns out to be perfect. It still works out.
It all works out,
Yeah.
and even financially, I talk a little bit about triggers, emotional triggers, where something happens and we react to it, and it could be positive, it could be negative. So for example, we've been supported through family and friends, both emotionally and financially, where they just give us money and they're like, hey, and just enjoy your trip, and we're very grateful for that. But at the same time, we have negative triggers too. For example, we had a text from our friend this morning, and the technology-based machine we're gonna test out. Originally, we thought, okay, there's a couple different prices, but we were gonna go with the lower one, and it turns out that the only option we have is the higher price, which is like $450 an hour, which is triple what we thought we were gonna pay. And immediately, my first immediate thought when I heard that was like, wow, that's a lot, and maybe I can't afford that, and I can't do it, and all these fears and insecurities and inadequacies came up. And and then Bridget, this morning you talked to me, and what did you say? just about things happening for a reason, and maybe the reason we had to do this.
Well, because before we planned this trip, we had the option of going to Germany and France and Italy first to enjoy our trip, eat everything that we want first, and then go to Norway. Or go to Norway first and then go to other places that we want to check out in Europe. But something within me, like a long time ago, like a couple months ago, was telling me we should go to Norway first. I didn't understand why. So we decided to go to Norway first. And back then we didn't know the pricing, but if we would have knew it back then, we probably would go, I don't think we could do that, forget it, because our ego would kick in and said, we don't have enough. But luckily we did it, and there's a reason why we didn't know about the pricing. We didn't ask about the pricing. It's for us to be there and actually experience it. There's a comedian, transformational speaker. His name is Kyle Cease. He said that our mind can only measure what we will lose, but it can never measure what we will gain. Right now we're looking at the money that we're going to be losing, but we weren't really looking at the health we're going to be gaining, and also all the opportunity that will show up in our life once we clear the system and clear everything in our body. We feel a lot lighter, we feel a lot happier. When you're happy, things start to change and shift in your life. And this is what I was telling Jonathan, there's a reason why we're going to Norway, and to experience this we just have to trust and have faith.
And that's the big thing, guys, here is faith. We're
Yeah.
going on the faith. And when she told me that this morning, I had this, like, I was fearful and I had these, I can't afford it. Maybe we should just forget about it. And after we talked through it, you know, just this peace, sense of peace came to me. And now we're moving forward with it, and we're just going to see how it goes. And yeah, we're
getting real. We're
yeah,
going
it's
to
getting
Norway.
real.
It's always been my dream to go to Europe. People, trust your dreams. It will happen one way or another.
Yeah.
Never, 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 ever give up. We don't know how it's going to happen. We didn't know how it's going to happen. We didn't think it would happen. But it did for us. And I'm sure one way or another, there's a will, there's always a way.
Yes, so trust yourself.
We love you.
Yep. That's it. Talk to you guys later.